Good morning, friends. This is Sri Harsha from Crazy Money with Sri, and I am here to talk to you about what is going to happen today in the pre-market analysis. This is 17th of August, and before the market starts at 8 o'clock, I'm actually updating you. If you see, on Friday we actually closed a little low, and in fact, I had actually told you that there could be a correction which could happen, and that exactly happened. But at the same time, if you look at what has happened in the US market, though you may see a little negative, it is more of flattish. You cannot actually really consider that to be a negative. And if you look at the open to the close, it is still positive. And if you look at even Dow Jones, it is actually still positive. And only Nasdaq actually could be a little down, but that is okay. That's overall okay. If you actually look at that, there's no weakness which is actually shown by the US market, though the European markets have actually shown some kind of weakness, but it's okay, but only at the higher level. So what is happening is, at the higher level the weakness is still there, but at the lower level the support is still holding. So what is happening is, this could be similar to what actually happened with gold also. See, as of now, I am not saying that we may move like gold. We may go, we may not go, only time has to tell. But as I can actually tell you, 11,000 is going to still act as a support, and 11,400, 500, 11,000, right now 11,300 is also going to act as a resistance at this point of time. But if we are able to hold on to these levels, and if we can surpass 11,500 decisively, probably we can move towards the all-time high also. All things are possible at this point of time, because market has been quite resilient. It is not actually budging to any kind of a pressure. So if you see what happened in gold, you might be wondering that gold actually is going to get into a bear market kind of thing. See, this is exactly, I was actually telling you that gold is actually going to come down earlier, if you remember. See, but what has happened is, because it was giving a negative divergence, and after that divergence it actually broke that entire thing and actually went up. Now what is the price it has actually conquered? If you actually look at the all-time high, that all-time high has been better than the previous high. So there could be consolidation which will happen in the gold, but it is only an opportunity to buy at this point of time. Whether it is go silver could be more volatile, because silver may not actually move like gold, because there's a if you look at the overall thing, silver is still actually not as strong as gold, but gold is actually super strong. So I don't say that you can buy now. It can come down a little bit, maybe another $100 from here, and probably 1800 levels. And if you actually look at that, that's exactly the place where you could actually have seen, that is a place from where the rally started. So from the place where the rally started, maybe 1750, 1800, if we are able to get gold at that prices, I think it will be a good place for us to actually start accumulating gold. So gold has actually come to a bullish kind of a trend, so there's no point in actually going and selling. But in case of India, there is a little challenge, because see what has happened is, in the US market, if I have to talk to you about gold, it had actually gone to $2,000 an ounce, and then from there it actually came down almost to $1,000 an ounce and actually has retraced back. But if you look about India as such, we were not able to get any big retracement of gold. Gold has been continuously moving high for us. And now what has happened is, the US dollars are actually a bit weaker. So this could actually help us a bit, but we have to see how much more it can actually really help us. Uh, so it may take a little longer time in India for us to actually get the gold prices, because see, one major thing which you have to understand is, we may go into more of a consolidation mode in gold. It may not actually come up too early, but actually overall, if you look at the gold sentiment, I had personally told you that gold may actually come down. probably it may come down back to the previous level of 35,000 rupees kind of thing, and that could be a good place for us to actually buy gold. I don't know till where it is going to come, how it is going to come, but what has happened is, for gold, if you see, there are two major markets. The number one market was China, number two market was India. And because of the COVID situation, and if you look at India as such, gold basically is because of festivals as well as marriages, and both of them have been very badly hit with COVID. And because of the price being so high, also the demand is going to actually not be as high as it was earlier, so there will be a lot of challenges. And if stock market is also going to go high, it is not going to be very easy for the gold to actually move higher. So it will be probably more of a consolidation mode and not so much bullishness what actually you have seen recently. If you are expecting so much of bullishness, what actually happened in gold is going to continue, I don't think it will actually happen. It may actually get into a consolidation kind of mode. It may actually be in a range and it may actually move, but overall actually sentiment can be positive. But after the correction, there is a correction which is going to come, and this correction is going to help to get the gold to a higher price. So I'll let you know when actually the ideal time will come. That is a little update about gold. And apart from that, if you actually look at the overall market actually, if you look at the futures, look at futures actually is showing that 1% up. There can be some news which is going to come into the market. I don't know what the news is, but it looks like quite positive, because the market is trying to rally. And what it is trying to show is 11,286, almost around 11,300 range. We actually had actually come down to around 11,100 kind of range, so almost 200 points. One, it's actually probably showing it is not exactly a gap up, because it was almost at the same price from where actually it has come down. Now we need to see how actually it is going to sustain. Again, it may actually try to test the resistance. Now, will it be able to break the resistance, or will it be able to hold the resistance? All depends on what is the news. But what I can see is this entire week there is no specific important data which is actually coming in. This could be more of the sentiment because of what actually Modi ji gave his speech on this Independence Day. It could be because of that, or probably because of Reliance actually having trying to acquire a lot of companies. So Reliance can be a strength. If you remember, I had actually said on Friday, Reliance could be a good buy. Dr. Reddy could be a good buy. I had actually given on the Traders Club three important shares: Reliance, Cipla, and Dr. Reddy's for a buy. I told just before the closing also, these stocks have actually taken support. It may go higher. I don't know whether it is going to go higher or not. Probably it may go higher. So let's the time has to tell. And I had actually given SBI Life Insurance as a sell, and it already had come down around 3% on Friday. So we have to see if it is going to, if the market is going to go up, there could be some amount of movement again upside in most of the stocks. So let's see how things are going to go, and based on that we will take a call. So if you actually see, I have been telling you, overall market is still buy on dips. It is still not actually gone negative. We were waiting for the US to give a confirmation, and it is actually um, as of now it is saying that it is not negative. So we have to assume that it is actually going to be positive, and how long it is going to be positive, only time has to say. As of now actually it still looks positive, and it's actually not ideal to do shorting can be done only at the higher levels, and we need to exit out of the shorts very fast, because shorts are not really helping. Though actually the level is shorting level, there's a lot of resistance, but at the same time it is actually only increasing the volatility. It is not actually making the market to calm down. That is something which you need to observe. And as of now market is a bull market, and since the market is a bull market, So we need to go with the trend is saying buy on dips, so let's actually go with the trend. Okay guys, thank you very much actually to listening to this. I am so thankful that you have been actually listening to it. I am actually going to start with a few initiatives this week. Very first initiative which I am actually taking up is anyway, the traders club is actually coming in the afternoons. I actually keep giving you the calls. Stay tuned on this channel, and you will get all the updates. If you're actually on hearing this on Telegram or WhatsApp or any of these places, and if you're not a part of my Telegram group, go and search for Crazy Money with Sri. Go and join this group. And if you are actually watching this on YouTube, and you need to actually go and click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get all the notification. I have a lot of programs which are lined up, and if you are not subscribing, you will not get the notification and you will not be able to take the advantage of this. Afternoons I have my program which is actually going to be to do with uh, my program which is going to do with the stocks, latest stocks which actually you need to buy or which you will need to sell. Based on that, recommendations will come. The second initiative which I am actually taking is I may actually be starting a free course, mainly the basic course. People who are brand new for stock market, they have absolutely no idea about how stock market functions. I'm actually starting something brand new for that. What you can do is actually go and there's a link below, there's a description for that. In the description there's a link. Go and join that particular specific Telegram group, and there actually you will be getting all the notifications about this free training. So if you are brand new, that will be the best possible thing you need to do. And I am also going to explain there. If you're a part of that, I'll also be explaining you. I'm actually giving two options for people who want to actually go and learn the advanced programs with me. Many of them actually say, one actually I am actually not having I need some help from you. So that is the reason what I am doing is I am actually giving you two different possibilities. One, you can actually refer to your friends and you can either make money from that, or you can upgrade that with whatever actually referrals you are doing. You can upgrade with actually buying a different program of what I am actually referring. So you need not have to pay, but still you will be able to actually learn. A lot of things are actually happening. I'll be making an announcement. I'll be making a separate I'll be coming out with a separate webinar for that, where I explain you how exactly you can do that. The third initiative which I am actually taking up is for people who have 5 lakh plus as a portfolio. For them, first 1 hour I'm actually first 30 minutes actually I'm giving them free consultation. It depends, 30 minutes to 1 minute. It's mainly a one session where I actually sit with them, understand their portfolio and help them to grow. So the first session will be free, then we can actually sit and see how actually we can help each other. So basically that is the third announcement. Fourth biggest announcement is, all of you have been actually seeing that there is a lot of actually stocks which I am giving, which have given crazy returns. If you actually see, some of them have gone up 2%, 5%, 10%, 20% in hardly 33 to 5 days, a week. Within a week actually most of these stocks have gone. How exactly do I find these stocks? How exactly do I do the analysis, and how do I actually arrive at this targets, stop losses and entry, exit? All these things I am actually sharing. I am actually coming with a separate webinar for this. I will be announcing about this webinar and how you can actually be a part of that webinar, so you can actually learn from me directly. And I have a specific course also made for that. Fifth biggest announcement is to do with the course which I did last week, option expiry secret. I'm actually going to come out with a ebook, a physical book, as well as a Kindle version, all kinds of things which are going to come. So stay tuned and you will learn more of this. Guys, I have a vision to reach 1 billion people. I want to help 1 billion people to learn stock market, and this is my vision, and this is by 2030 I want to achieve this. I need your help. The help you can do is just like this video, share, comment, and share it with all your friends. Let all of them know about this, so you are benefited, let them also benefit. Spread this message and spread love to all the people. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day then.